Have you ever wondered about the transparent nature of our justice system and whether every courtroom door must always remain as open? It is a core principle, yet the reality can be more nuanced. Yes, generally a defendant can waive their Sixth Amendment right to a public trial. This fundamental right, while crucial for ensuring fairness and accountability, is primarily a protection for the accused, meaning it can often be given up under specific circumstances. The underlying reason for this ability to waive stems from the nature of many constitutional rights, which are considered personal to the individual. For a waiver to be valid, it must be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary, meaning the defendant understands the right being relinquished and does so without coercion. While the Sixth Amendment guarantees a public trial, allowing the defendant to waive it acknowledges their agency in their own defense, particularly if a public proceeding might pose a disadvantage. A defendant typically seeks to waive their right to a public trial by filing a motion with the court. This request usually requires the agreement of the prosecution and the careful consideration and approval of the judge. Courts will scrutinize such requests to ensure the waiver meets the knowing, intelligent, and voluntary standard, and they often seek to balance the defendant's wishes against the public's general interest in transparent judicial proceedings. Even with a defendant's waiver, the decision to close a courtroom is not automatic, as the public and press also have a First Amendment right of access to trials. This means that a judge will only permit a full or partial closure if there is an overriding interest that justifies it, such as protecting trade secrets, safeguarding a vulnerable witness, or preventing juror intimidation, and the closure must be narrowly tailored to achieve that interest. This balancing act ensures that while a defendant can forego their own right, the broader principles of open justice are still upheld, preventing arbitrary secrecy in courtrooms. Ultimately, the ability of a defendant to waive their right to a public trial illustrates the complex interplay between individual liberties and the broader societal interest in justice. It provides flexibility for the accused in specific situations, while still requiring judicial oversight to protect the fundamental value of an open and fair legal process for everyone.